go see some homes together. I'm Sara Eggar. Come on in.
Baron!
Let's do it. Okay. I think it's what, 25 miles an hour here? I usually keep it at about 40. I'm Sara Eggar. I live in Amsterdam, but I'm here in my hometown in Ohio. I don't want to be like a European snob, but that's yellow. Like, in what world is that rosé? What can I say about my hometown? Well, you can't be a vegan in Portsmouth, Ohio. That's for sure. We eat meat, we drink beer, we drink wine. We come from a survivor group of people, you know? We're in Appalachia. My dad was so passionate about landscaping. He planted all of this.
We had 4 children, Jennifer, Ryan, Matthew, and then Sarah's our baby. When Sara was a little girl, she always wanted to be the center of attention, has always been that way. She's very close to her dad. He taught her a lot. As a teenager, she gave us a few little issues. You know, she could be quite rebellious. Then she went off to New York City and then moving overseas. She was very brave.
Matt, come here. Say hi to yourself. Hey, Matt, how are you? Congratulations, Matt. We love you. You're fucking talented. Congratulations, thank you.
It's been a hard year. We lost Ryan 13 years ago, following complications from traffic accident.
They think he had a blood clot that was caused from the trauma from the car accident, but it was sudden. It hit us so unexpectedly. And then a few years ago, I came home. My dad had just passed away, and my brother Matthew went in for an eye exam and got told that he had a tumor behind his eye and that he would probably have 2 years.
We just lost Matthew just a couple weeks ago, so we're struggling with that right now. But both my boys knew Jesus. I know they're in heaven and I'll see them again one day, but it's really struggling. Now that I just have my daughters left. Sara is home for Matt's funeral. She spent a few weeks with him, and then she and Katerina drove home with me to help me through this part.
Oh, I can't believe we leave next week. I'm gonna miss this. I'm 41 years old. I've lost my dad and both of my brothers, one at 31 and one at 43. I love my brothers so deeply, and it's like I can't accept it. How are the men in our family gone? And how do I deal with this loss?
You want blueberry?
I want your chocolate.
Yeah, you want blueberry?
I want blueberry, yes.
Katerina is the thing that's getting me through right now. When you have to focus on a young one and just the joy, and she'll always ask you, Nana, are you happy? Or Nana, are you sad?
We don't always hold hands when we have coffee. What I learned when my brother got sick is we gotta get to know each other. Don't just have the fluffy conversation. Talk about the deep things. Look at that face. I have this vision of telling people stories and seeing their homes. In Amsterdam, I film a lot of episodes of House Hunters International. I really love that blending of my world from my acting background, from my love of real estate and design.
I made this.
To my favorite thing in the world, which is getting to know people. This is how you hang out with your friends.
Yes.
I love to barge into somebody's life a little bit and see how they live. So if I'm going to try to get people to let me tell their stories and bring me into their lives, I thought, what better than see my childhood home. This is a luxury we don't really have in Europe, a formal living room. So this has always been, where we kind of sit when we're not watching TV. My mom did not have a lot to spend. Most of it was done on a really good budget. Early morning, getting Kenny to hang my stuff. He's on video. But you don't need a lot of money to make a home nice. A lot of this stuff we got at Home Goods. I really wanted my mom to make this whole room dark, but she wouldn't do it, too scared. So we just made this an accent wall. This is pewter green from Sherwin-Williams. And then because this is really just my mom here now, we didn't want a lot of clutter. But these chairs are pretty fun because we got these at Home Goods and we didn't even know. That's nice. So every morning, if my mom is busy or we're not sitting on the porch, I sit here and read. And then these were pieces my mom had forever. I love all of these paintings. Like I want them one day. And my mom said she and my dad, when they were living out in West Texas, they went to like an art fair and just got all these for like $50 from some local artist. This room I really love because this was my dad's office. We decided to make it Katerina's room. But what I love being in here is my dad was always studying. He was always writing. And I'll find all these note cards of quotes that he liked because he was always about self-improvement, always about attitude. And then you'll see some quotes and it's like, Robert Eggar. I was like, that's a Robert Eggar quote. I gotta find some. So this whole space was just part of the redoing of it. This is really special. My parents went to Israel. I actually don't know much about that painting, but I think it's cool. And then the dining room, again, I just made it a nice, interesting color. You've gotta see the before photos. Everything in this house was brown wood. Everything. I was like, Mom, I'm dying. And when I moved back here, because we were staying here, I was like, I can't live in this setting. I was like, we don't have to spend a lot of money, but I am very inspired by beauty. And I was like, I gotta make this space beautiful. This is the room that was just dark wood paneling everywhere. There's no natural light. My mom wanted it bright. This is my couch that I had in New York City. I brought it down. This was a piece that was mine in New York City. So again, it was like when I moved to Europe, I brought a lot of stuff to my parents because I like the European thing of you spend money on really high quality. My mom and dad, not necessarily that. So my mom's added a few pieces. Can you do your dance? Dance, I finished my muffin. Dance, I finished my muffin. Okay, let's go in this room. Come on into the kitchen. This was all brown. We kept the original cabinets. We just lightened them up a little bit. Oh, and then it was dark green vinyl floors. If there's anything in this world that can make me gag harder, it would be fake vinyl green floors. Oh. I'm like, Katerina wants to show something upstairs, so we'll come up. This is where I grew up. This was my bedroom. Everything was built for shorter people back then everywhere, right? And this house has all of these like built-in drawers everywhere. This was my childhood bedroom, and I remember when we moved in here, I was probably 11 years old, and I was obsessed with these sloped ceilings. I thought I was living in like a fairy house. And now we've made this Katerina space. This is mine. I drew this in 10th grade, and I'm pretty sure I won Best Art Project. This was my bathroom that I shared with my grandma. It also had old, yucky tile floors that were just so grouty. I wanted my mom to redo the whole bathroom, but it was more money than she wanted to spend.
Katerina's son, Katerina, I need has Alexa.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Alexa. Yeah, she's obsessed with machines.
This is not machines.
Here, ready? Let's jump on the bed. 1, 2, 3. Woo! She takes after me for a love of looking at herself.
I'm stretching.
Yeah. Stretch. Oh my God, is she made for the camera or what? This is me with my natural hair color. This is what I like to call the shining hallway. I was terrified of this hallway growing up, and my brothers told me that there was a man with a wooden peg leg who roamed the house at night. So every night I would go to bed and I was terrified, and they would be like, oh, we heard peg legs coming for you. And as I was going to bed, they would do this, and I'd, Mom, just go screaming. This hallway terrified me growing up because I watched the movie The Shining, and I just saw those two little twin girls. This is my mom's room, and this is the bathroom that we redid. We went into that attic space. The kind of annoying thing is that my mom didn't put glass or a door, so in the winter it's like ice cold. I can't take the blame.
Okay, you ready to crack it?
I can do it.
Here, I usually help her just do a little.
No, Mom, I can do it.
Okay. This could be bad.
You did a great job.
Do we got shell in there?
I don't think so.
I did it.
This is one of our favorite things to do. And we love that Katerina loves to bake. What are we making here? Can you look there and say, muffins?
Not tomatoes.
Okay, that's good.
Welcome to my house.
Can you open the door?
Oh, let me see.
Can you make me some eggs, please?
Okay.
Ready? Make me the eggs?
Mine is Barbie.
Thank you. It's really special to come here with my daughter, and this is where we all played growing up, so it's just nice to create this little moment for her.
What's that?
That's the remote.
No, that's tomatoes.
Yeah, oh, sorry, remote. Thanks for coming to our house. We'll see you at that parade tomorrow. Welcome to River Days. Go. I want one of those. I'm super excited because we happen to be here over Labor Day. My little small town comes alive. Don't worry, it's all a part of the show. We have the River Days Parade. We are located right on the Ohio River and the Scioto River. We have this huge pageant in town. The bands come through, and the cheerleaders come through, and then the football players come through, and then the parade. It's a pretty big deal. And then there's music every night and parties. I used to hate it when I was growing up. I was like, oh, I'm on to bigger and better things. And it's just special. Oh, Katerina, it's a princess! That's Miss Portsmouth.
What's this?
Oh, that's a little bitty baby princess. We start these princesses young here in the Midwest. Katerina's in all. She's the best little sleeper. Hi. This is our little angel, a little miracle. Macy's. Were you looking at that big camera? Look at that. Can you wave? Can you say bonjour? Okay. Muffins!
Not tomatoes.
Pour me a drink. Can you ask them about the wines? Thank you. I love you.